Zero life forms detected in hangar.
Attention IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the console. Attendance is mandatory.
Earth Directorate agents are exempt from command issued by non-director-level entities.
Shall stand against us! On the authority of authority! Unleash my might upon them!
Due to an anomalous event, the interstitial hall and exhibition tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype rift anomaly modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our Sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the Consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors. But I cannot do it alone.
What? That's impossible. This must be some kind of ploy on the Consul's behalf. I don't believe it.
Comparative analysis of the consul's speech to that of other dictators suggest a high likelihood that a coup has occurred.
To stand tall with renewed zeal. Together, we will finish our great sovereign's work and purge Arcadia of those who seek to harm us. We shall clench our victory and step into the prosperous future our matriarch promised.
Abound beyond God.
Oh, our selfless sovereign, matriarch's mercies. What if something should happen while he is convalescing? Control yourself.
Legal measures at the ready, Commander.
Providing a...
Glory found. Restoring the balance.
That scum. That miserable scum. To think he would stoop so low as to overthrow the Sovereign. I shall not rest until the Consul pays for his treachery and Arcadia's rightful ruler is reinstated. This is more than mere anger. But so long as I can judge this reprehensible act, I will do as you ask.
Sustain the system.
Arbiter, I know I do not have leave to access these security files, but I can assure you, my intentions are in service to the Protectorate.
At ease, subject. I've no business with you.
Then, does your arrival have something to do with the commotion I heard just now? Are we under attack by the enemy? Looking for proof. There was an incident recently, and I believe our head of security is neglecting his duty to investigate. So it is my duty to report him.
Of course. Tell me of these security lapses.
Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunately, he's a punitive man who delights in the wretchedness of others. I recommend he be replaced until such time as his behavior has received proper scrutiny and subsequent correction.
I remind you that I am in no way beholden to your recommendations, subject. Whether or not your compatriot receives correction is up to my discretion alone.
Of course. Should you require further data points for your assessment, however, I would most dutifully provide them, including my version of the recent incident. Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm. I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. An experiment I was in charge of, naturally. Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since he's closed off that wing of the lab, I can't prove my innocence. Coincidence is not causation, I know. But with recent events being what they are, it's difficult not to draw certain unpalatable theories beyond mere incompetence. Sabotage comes foremost to mind, though the perpetrator and purpose remain a mystery. If only Valancourt was not at permanent cross-purposes with me. You are in the company of an arbiter, so perhaps you can be trusted. Whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding protectorate subject to gather proof and uncover its cause. Really, Valancourt is forcing my hand here. Aren't you clever? Well, I too am clever. For instance, I've already deduced a means for achieving access to the restricted wing. Should you be willing to assist me? Help you with acquisition? Assuredly not. If, however, in your exploration of the lab, you happen upon the modulator, I surely would not be able to prevent you from seizing it. What I am offering is help afterward. Once you take the prototype, it will set off an immediate lockdown. I can facilitate your exit from the facility, but only if you help me in turn. That modulator will be necessary to unfold the rift and find the evidence I need. And if Valancourt suffers repercussions for its loss, I will count that as an added benefit. The kind that proves I did not dishonor myself by making a mistake, and that the cause of the disaster was due to someone else's malfeasance, deliberate or otherwise. The prototype rift modulator is currently in interstitial hall at the top of Exhibition Tower. There's a lift in the next room over that can take you directly there. Once you have the prototype, make your way to Valancourt's quarters. He should have a spare key card that will grant us access to the restricted wing. I'll monitor your progress from here. Be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar to them. But once you have the key card and rift device, reconvene here, and we'll go together to the wing. Valancourt keeps all of the items he confiscates from the staff in a locked closet in his quarters. There may be something pertaining to the investigation within. I've already shared more with you than I ought have, but go ahead. That's an ugly way to describe a legitimate transfer of power. And if you're trying to bait me into expressing an opinion of my superiors, I assure you I will not. A technicality. He's inferior in every way that matters. In public, Henry has adopted the affectations of his father. In private, he is much more personable, though meddlesome too. Always wanting to be involved in the experiments. He becomes most animated when we discuss how matter might be reconstituted from the rifts. What was lost somehow returned. You could say he has a vested interest. His motivations are personal. All I am willing to say is that he is a man who loved his family very much and would move planets to see them again. He and the Consul wore coats cut from the same stern cloth. Henry has never quite matched either of them, in terms of temperament or severity.
Not friendly life form detected.
Don't like the sound of that at all. Huh? That was
Emergency.
Straight to it then. Sustain the system. You think too much!
That rift is strange. Though I'm wary of engaging with these anomalies, it's possible there may be something worthwhile within.
Be your neighbor!
This sight makes every hair stand on end. Grab the modulating device, then let us be off with extreme haste.
modulator has been removed without proper authorization.
Quickly, use the modulator to open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
To the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the rift modulator. I've made the intercom available to you. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center, aided and abetted by one of our very own arbiters, no less. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far. Oh, really? Which one? Act glib if you like. All you've done is illustrate the need for more invasive auditing of my personnel. I'll be sure to inform them of your role in that unpleasantness. Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date, once I have dealt with you. Does such bravado normally advance your agenda? So be it. We can forgo civilities. I will await you in the hangar. There, bullets may fly more freely than words.
I sense scum.
What? Agitator!
Absolution!
Enemy near. Statistical chance of violence increasing.
Right. One assumes their intentions untoward. What? Deserves a look.
I shall not stay your execution!
unfriendly in combat range.
None shall stand against us!
Sovereigns received a special return. That's all it says. Alex, Cran, and Jimmy Fuhrer. Every sovereign ensures its glorious bounty for all.
Danger. Stranger
Never
ahead.
questioned. Never doubted. Their zeal never
Remember
lacked.
that time the Sovereign caught us comparing pitchball cards? He was so excited about you having that vintage foil of his favorite Sovereign slugger.
That was ages ago. I'm a Protectors of Piety fan now.
Bit leery of that. Invasive element!
Don't be reluctant to unfold any rifts you come across using the modulator. They may eject something useful to you.
That odd rift, well, odder than usual, remains unopened. I admit to some amount of curiosity as to its contents. Taking punitive action!
Do you suppose there's been another incident? Like the one with the Sovereign?
No.
It seems we may have been intruded upon during the Consul's announcement.
I heard it from one of Valancourt's men. An outsider, apparently.
I shall reduce them to a slurry!
Construction about by Hammerhead.
Regain sight! We'll put them down.
I cannot fight a phantom foe. I am primed to punish.
Giving chase. For our
None shall stand against us.
There you are. Through his beneficent guidance. Back in my sight.
Through his beneficent thing to escortulate.
And our due bounty. We're picking them down. Come on out. I give you my word. They make it back.
Having that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Valancourt a long stay and mental refreshment, if he is not subjected to swift and fitting arbitration first.
Should he ever amass the courage to confront me in the flesh, I shall deal with him as I see fit.
Of course, an arbiter's judgment is always sound. It's sure to be in Valancourt's quarters. While you're there, remember to check his confiscation closet for anything of relevance to our investigation. I've already shared more with you than I ought have, but I'd theorized long exposure to a rift might result in severe variance to weaponry. Well, you are welcome to it. Being proven right is its own pleasure. The Interstitial Reconfiguration Center was created to continue researching into rifts, following a significant setback to our studies elsewhere. How do you know about that? That disaster and its link to the death of the Sovereign's family was not made public. No one outside of this facility is supposed to know of it. Regardless, even though Horizon Point's destruction did impede our progress for a time, we learned from it as well. We're now able to generate rifts safely within containment. Or, we were. Due to the exacerbation of the greater rift recently, these lesser rifts became less stable. Some breaking containment or spawning outside of it altogether.
You've denied me this right long enough. Guards, see to this intruder with its
Standing by with life support. Fortifying team.
Our commander hangs from a thread!
Bettering position.
Your vitals look grim, Commander. You fools mistake only the spineless that say, at your word I shall charge!
You can't.
On the authority of the Sovereign!
Finishing my firearm.
Closer inspection.
Stand ready. Our foes.
enemy operatives.
our due bounty! Don't worry, don't question, don't
This office is more immaculate than my quarters. I have found that the tidiest spaces often belie filth-sodden deeds.
never more content. Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system, serve the Sovereign. Huh? You have already...
I would normally not distrust a Protectorate contraption, but I fear what the Rift device is capable of. Use it very carefully.
You have an update, I hope. I knew it! I am absolved. And yet, I cannot possibly imagine what would have possessed him to deliberately endanger the Sovereign's life. It's unconscionable. I would have liked to have been there when you gave that villain his reward. But nevertheless, my name is cleared and you deserve a reward for your efforts. I'm not sure murdering the head of security at a highly valued research facility makes the argument you think it does, but noted. Have no fear. No evidence of our little collaboration will survive. I'll see to it.
Now that you have the Rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rifts could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem-solving may be required in reaching them.